The 2012 Manassas Air Show in Manassas, Virginia, was the first time they've held an air show here at the Manassas Airport in 13 years, and it was a beautiful day in May, and everybody had a great time. There was lots to see, great for young and old alike. This is a very pretty Beech E18S. It's got twin 9-cylinder radial engines. Looks like it's very well kept. Probably dates back to World War II or heck even earlier than that. When was this made?
1957.
1957. Is this a design that dates back to like the World War II era?
Yeah, started in 35.
Okay. Nice looking plane.
Thank you.
This is an AC-47 gunship aircraft, Vietnam-era aircraft. This one is a recreation of a AC-47 that was used in Vietnam called Spooky. This old fighter aircraft's been fired up. I don't know if they're going to take it out or what, but looks pretty good. Now that's, I believe, a old Navy fighter, the kind they used to land on carriers. We have this jet that's rolling. Looks like both the propeller aircraft and the jet are taxiing out to the runway. They'll be doing a little flying. Maybe they'll give us a nice look flying together in formation. Got some very serious looking model aircraft here, which I hope they'll be flying a little later. And then next to it we have a biplane with what looks like a Wingwalker on top, and I hope they do that as well. The remote control model aircraft included some helicopters, and this is a great demonstration of how one of these model helicopters can hover and fly pretty acrobatically. There were lots of other model remote control aircraft as well, and this is a good look at one of the more unusual ones.
Some of the newer airplanes that we have in the hobby are on the smaller end, but now you can fly in a tight space such as this, and that's why we're able to demonstrate some flying for you here today.
Lots of good-looking civilian aircraft here, and over here we have what appears to be a canard wing. Interesting-looking plane. This is a Burton Long EZ canard wing aircraft with an engine behind. This is a World War II era C-47 made by Douglas. This aircraft actually participated in the D-Day invasion in Normandy, France. And here it is at the Manassas Airport, looking pretty darn good. This is the cockpit of the C-47. There's lots of different aircraft here at the air show, some military aircraft and civilian aircraft, but I'm not sure what the heck this is.
This is a full-scale replica of a Newport 28. It's the first fighter that the U.S. military had. It was a World War I fighter, and hope to have it done in about a year. So now, obviously, you've just got this skeleton here. Is this something you're building from a kit, or are you building it all by yourself? I'm building it all by myself, but I do have a guy who designed the airplane and sends me all the materials for the airplane. But I do all the cutting, the bending, the drilling, and assembly all myself.
Looks like they're getting ready to fly a couple of these large remote control aircraft. That one's got to be 6 feet long, if not more, that biplane. And it looks like it's rolling. And doesn't need much room to take off. I'm not sure, but I think this person may be setting up the landing target for the U.S. Army Golden Knights parachute team. Okay, the Golden Knights are in the air. Hard to see, but they're coming down fast. Here's the first guy with the chute. Should be easy to see that.
So let's give up a special straight part. No, United States Army Golden Knights.
Yay!
The average Golden Knight is 26 years old and has over 1,200 free-fall parachute jumps and is proficient in one of the many of hundreds of Army occupational skills.
This is a Marine Corps Huey helicopter, and it's got some pretty lethal-looking hardware on it. This is Sean Tucker with the Oracle acrobatic airplane, and it is in fact very acrobatic. Here it's doing a low and slow speed pass, kind of twisted down the length of the runway. Not only is there a lot of pretty looking aircraft here, but there's some pretty looking cars too. This is a very nice looking Ferrari. There's actually quite a few Ferraris here. Looks like the local Ferrari club showed up. This is a Russian Yak-9 flying in formation with a Czech L-39 jet. Very pretty. We have the Wingwalker out on the aircraft.
She used to wingwalk, stopped, said, I got to get back in it. Got back into it the hard way. She bought the airplane. Had this beautiful steerman completely overhauled. It is probably one of the prettiest steermen you will ever see anywhere in the country. She's leaning against a trapeze on the upper wing of the aircraft. She has her feet shoved into stirrups on the top of the aircraft. I said that right. She's sitting on the bottom of the wing, but she's on top this time. Occurred holes in her flight. Now she's hanging from the bottom wing on the bottom. Oh, my heart stops every time I see her do that.
It was a beautiful May day, and those are some of the highlights from the 2012 Manassas Air Show in Manassas, Virginia.